Welcome back, everyone, to Pre-Market Prep. My wife reminded me last couple Mondays I haven't worn the official shirt of Money Monday, the Making Bank I Be Getting Lucrative shirt from Higher Primate. So I apologize. I'm slipping, not wearing the official shirt of Money Monday. So anyway, welcome back, everyone. Number one, I want to thank you. All of the suggestions. On Friday I asked about some sleep recommendations, and over on my personal Instagram. Thank you, everyone. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. So, and I appreciate you guys helping me out. So, starting today, I'm doing all kinds of stuff. So, follow me on my personal Instagram. And again, I'll get to work. I know you guys, you're here to talk tickers. I know, but my big goals are, I thanks to coronavirus and the crazy market, I feel like I'm probably 5 to 7 pounds a little heavier than I should be. And I do all the right stuff. I eat right, I exercise, but my sleep has been crap. And I in my opinion, I think that extra little fluffiness is because of crappy sleep. So anyway, let's get to work. So some of my main watches, let me get my notes going. Rice, was beautiful. And if this thing can hug VWAP and then hit higher days, I think we might get a day 3 squeeze out of this. I don't think it's unreasonable that Rice could squeeze yet again. Look at that 8 p.m. close. That's how a lot of you guys ask, how do you recognize a short squeeze? When you've got a stock like Rice that literally pins the high of the day at 8 p.m. on Friday night, okay? Nobody's trading Rice at 7:59 p.m. on Friday night except shorts that are bagged, okay? Think about it. Who's trading this thing other than shorts trying to get out? So that's how you know. And that's how you know this needs to be on watch today for a VWAP hold. So let me get my notes going. Pre-market. Oh, remember, guys, I'll keep bugging you all week. Wednesday night, free swing trade webinar. Wednesday night, go to stockstrade.com, free webinar, and 8 p.m. Eastern. Talking just swing trades. So Rice, VWAP hold, top watch, and then eyes and ears. It's funny. These are both in play. I would call eyes. I don't really like the chart on eyes. So if you're gonna trade one of these, I would say that again a VWAP hold high day break on ears. Mainly because this thing is squeezing right now. So those are probably a couple of my mains. VWAP, hold, high break. So yeah, those are probably my top 2 early ideas. And let me get over on some questions here. Whoa. Why? Instagram. For some reason, maybe I got it. So everyone on Instagram, I see your questions, but they're all jacked up. Interesting. So I probably got to update my app or something. So ATNF asks the one true Stony. Yeah, it's all right. So this is a SPAC, right? 180 Life Sciences. What do these guys do? Inflammation. It's a possible slow-moving swing trade. So, not enough volume or Momo for day trade. Possible slow-moving swing. Guys, remember Bitcoin? So if you're trading crypto type stuff, Bitcoin is, last I knew, we're back over 60,000, and we got the Coinbase IPO this week. So if you can't be here every day, definitely something to keep on your radar, the crypto plays. I think, the Maras, the Riots, the BT, I got a whole list of them. So in the steady trade team, where is it? Yeah, we got a whole list. Geez, 36 of them now. So, and there's probably more. So anyway, be watching the crypto plays, especially with that Coinbase IPO this week. Ears, I think we already talked about. RGBP, man, it's nuts. OTC's not dead yet. So if you remember RGBP Friday morning, we talked about that 20-cent break. If you're an OTC trader, remember I'm more of a listed stock kind of guy, but we did talk about that 20-cent break Friday morning, and I would look for either a red to green or a breakout on RGBP. So if this two scenarios, so if it opens weak and goes green, that would be your scenario. If it opens flat or green, look for breakouts. So either that red to green move, or if it opens flat or green, look for continued breakout at that 29 level. WHLM beats Zay. WHLM. Puny float. What is this? Wilhelma. Any news on this? Why is this up? Let me check breaking news. What's the Y? Model Sporting Goods. So there's a Model Sporting Goods has reported an 18.4% stake Friday night. So they're like, what is this? What do they even do? Modeling agency? Nah, So this is what I'm going to say. And listen, it's a low float. Remember the dip and rip setup. I get asked about what is a dip and rip. I mean, the dip and rip is designed, the more dubious the company is, the more of a joke it is, the better the dip and rip. So, I mean, you're going to always hear me say the same thing. I want stuff that people can get excited about, okay? Whether that be technology, social media, a SPAC, cryptocurrencies. So, I don't know. Listen, trade the dip and rip if you want. Just certainly not my favorite. I'll tell you that. Blech on the sector. Possible dip and rip, but this is about number, 25 on my list. So if everything else falls apart, then maybe I'd think about WHLM. FBIO. Former runner. This thing's ran a lot in the past. Nice breakout. VWAP hold for afternoon swings. Slower mover and high float. Afternoon swing idea. LTNC looks like first green day. So we got an OTC, gapping, look for breakouts, okay? So as always, man, I tell you, and I'll finish on this. The beauty of OTCs, man, is, I think, again, I'm a listed stock guy, But the beauty of OTCs is you just trade the simplest patterns. I mean, if you can get that afternoon OTC swizzle on this thing, if you're not familiar with the OTC swizzle, go over to the Stocks to Trade YouTube. Matt, especially on the Twist podcast, Matt, Dom, Jack, those guys talk about the OTC swizzle a lot. So, I mean, if this breaks 9 after hugging, grinding action all afternoon, that's your gapper. So, nice. But yeah, I mean, the way the market is wouldn't surprise me to see this thing break out. So, all right, everyone, couple things. Again, thank you. And, last couple weeks, a little bit slower, but I talked about this a lot last week. Remember, we had those 2 big spring break weeks. And, I mean, if you look at the volume on the SPY from last week, to me, I think we were lacking a little bit of volatility just because, quote unquote, everybody, that week before and after spring or Easter, big spring break weeks, and the volume reflected it. So now I'll say this. It only takes one, rice. I mean, listen, Friday, a little bit slower day, but we talked about rice and we talked about RGBP. So if you're a listed stock trader, rice was beautiful. If you're an OTC trader, RGBP was nice. So it doesn't take 500 stocks. To me, there was a little bit for everybody on Friday, and I expect it today. And I also expect us to get a little bit more volume back because it feels like everybody's back. So, all right, everyone, have a great day. Again, check out the weekend watch list. New podcast drops tomorrow. Free webinar Wednesday night. Pre-market prep every day. I'm doing 3 webinars in the Steady Trade team today. Check it out. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.